Universal Jamar back at the page. Welcome, much love, much light. Honestly, everything's been going good for me except for I had something that just took my vibe out a little bit for me today. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Today is day number 6 of no fap. Tomorrow we're getting on to 7. Like it's coming up 2 weeks of no weed. I think it's day 12. I'm good on all the bullshit. My vibration's been so good, but today, if you don't feel the difference, if you feel the difference, I can clearly explain to you what happened. I go to work at Michael's overnight stocking. I got some rose quartz right now. I got a blue quartz too, but that's gonna come to handle a little bit later. These are like lot calming crystals. They're chill crystals. I've been going to work, man. Been having little problems with the bots. Most bots, I deal with the problem, the energy drainage, whatever. I just deal with it. There's this young dude up at the job, and basically, it's been an energy pull, and I'm the only one who addresses it. For like the past 3 weeks, I addressed it like once. I was like, hey, bro, he's a younger dude, think he's like 19, 18, 19, 20, or somewhere around that age. Younger dude, kind of on some like hooder shit, just being honest. I'm black my damn self, but I grew up in the suburbs. He kind of on some more hood shit. He always had low energy. I let him be, but I would always catch him looking at me like this. Walking by the job looking around, looking at me and shit, just real low. Last couple weeks of shit, he always be bringing in weed. Like I said, this is my going on 2 weeks no weed. This type of shit has to happen, man. And I pray that, there's a bigger picture for me, because right now I've been building up so much momentum. I was even talking to my homie, said, when you start to do better things, people gonna hate. And bro, I've been trying to work for myself. This YouTube is about. I've been trying to work for myself, but let me tell you, no fap is important for the men out there. Because at the end of the day, there's so many sleep women, there's so many sleep men. Just having your aura shining bright, your vibrations high, it wakes people up to a certain degree. Once you're gone, they may be back on some bot shit. Depends on what substances, how their brains work, and how natural they are. Depends on how much they're going to pick up on your frequencies, But having a higher frequency is like, that's almost like doing God's work, you know what I'm saying? It's being in alignment with what's right, with what is righteous. So yeah, I was always telling the dude, I'd be like, yo, what's going on, man? I'd be kind of nervous because I'm a dude who has a problem with confrontations. I grew up and I had a brother that from an early age, I wouldn't say we used to fight. I'd say he used to beat the shit out of me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He always had a super aggressive energy, real savage energy. And, I tried to fight back sometimes, but it was almost just like a monster for real. So, I grew up with like around that. I had friends that were a little aggressive, and I just seen certain shit in my life that was just like, okay, I know what the aggressive energy is. You know what I'm saying? I know what that is. My dad's a Leo, my brother's a Leo, so I know what that's about. Thing about it is, every time I dress, I have a little bit of anxiety, but now, no fap, a little bit of crystal protection, protecting my energy, meditating, no weed. Weed is good to a certain degree, but I couldn't do the big drop in vibration anymore. That just wasn't, it's not settling for me even right now as I speak. And at the end of the day, I may have lost my job, and me quitting weed is the best thing for just a rainy day. I got money, but that's besides the point. I still need to make more money though. I'm definitely not nowhere near rich. I'm just making it, and I was just starting to increase it from just making it. So I asked the dude, I said, yeah, what's going on with the vibes, man? You all good? He basically like, nah, man, I thought you had a problem or something. Because when he first started working up there, I had some chips or something. Somebody stole it from the break room. No, I had like a Cliff bar. Not a Cliff bar. I had like a Nutri-Grain bar. Or Nature Valley bar. All right? It was like oats and honey or something like that. Not oats and honey. It was like pecan flavor. Yeah, it was a pecan flavor. That joint ended up missing. I was like mad that they real shaky and shit. Like I said, this is before I really started getting my vibes right. So he would always kind of intimidate me and shit. Like there were times where I'd be doing my job or something. He'd be in a bad mood. Like, yeah, excuse me, bruh. Like real extra with the shit. Or like when we first started working the truck, we had somebody working the truck, and we would all do the line as the workers. They made him work the truck because they seen how he was kind of working with everybody else. We were working the truck, you grab boxes, take it out to the pallets, come back. When we were grabbing boxes, taking it out to the pallets, he'd be walking like Like, yeah, nigga, this is MySpace type shit, like taking up the whole lane. So there was a lot of little things that would just kind of rub me the wrong way. And then once that stopped, it was just overall the energy. It was just the energy. I was seeing me kind of scared certain people. The more light I started cultivating, the worse it was getting. I had to address it. So I addressed it again. I'm like, bro, is you good? You know what I'm saying? This was about 5 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago. I'm like, is you good? You know, I would always ask him this sporadically. Now, maybe I asked him this like 4 or 5, 6 times within the span of the last 2 weeks, because it just was getting too out of control with just his negative moods and shit. And maybe it's me getting more spiritual, but this is why when you raise your vibration, you either got to battle people or you got to let them be and leave. You can't just be in the same scenario. Shit's going to go bad. This is what the video is about. So basically, you know, we do the truck. He's on the truck. He walks in with the low ass energy. He's late. I'm a little late. I wasn't in the best mood. This is like 4 or 5 days ago. I'm like, yo, is you good? He always like, yeah, man. I'm straight. I'm straight. Just chilling. But he's always, like I said, he always smoking and shit. He's always off the weed. So he'll say he's good. Then he'll come back in there like, you just feel the vibration, nigga, going through hell. I'm not getting dragged down. If there's somebody else who's good around me, I'm not gonna let them get dragged down and get nervous, because we gotta beat these type of people. We gotta beat these type of energies that they carry. And yeah, so I ended up pushing the fucking truck really hard. Like, I probably was wilding that day, but just always felt like he would kind of shit on my vibe. Like, I say, he wouldn't get out the way. He would always just stare at me like he could just look at a nigga like, you don't give a fuck about me, nigga. I'm a mug you every time. Then also I pushed all the boxes, and I could tell he got a little scared and shit. This is no fap energy too. Like, this day 4. Like I said, this day 6 now. This is like day 4, day 3. Get him in line and shit. He sees I'm not playing around. That day goes by. It's kind of chill, but fast forward to today. It's like 4 or 5 days later. I basically, you know, normal shift. Nigga always has the weird energy. It makes me a little uncomfortable. I've been getting more grounded. The reason I brought up crystals is because I'm wearing this to calm down, and of course just to clean up my energy, stay focused. But I was wearing Tiger's Eye the last few days. Tiger's Eye is a strong crystal for like your solar plexus. I've always had a solar plexus problem when it came to using my power. And that's what I'm saying. I've been using it the last few days to even assert my power more. So this is where he's starting to see like, this nigga doing too much. And I always felt like he was doing too much, just being so damn unconscious. And it would be cool if he was unconscious and low and didn't have such an antagonizing energy. It was scaring people. It was making people nervous. People couldn't really speak around this nigga. He just had to clean it up. Maybe put the weed down for a few days. I know, you know, hurt people hurt people. He might be coming from a broken household, whatever the case may be. So I see him in the break room. Fast forward, I see him in the break room today. And instead of asking, hey, you know, you good? How's the energy, man? You straight? You feel me? Like I normally be doing, like, is you alright? You good today? That's all I asked. I asked him now. He's like, yeah. Niggas start slamming. Well, the only reason I asked him, because I walk into the break room, it's always an energy pool. Like I said, I've been vegan the last, going on a month, pretty sure. It's like 3 weeks, going on a month. Been vegan, so I felt the energy pull more. And like when I wasn't vegan, when I was still vegetarian, when I didn't have as many, this nigga was manipulating me. He was controlling me more. I started getting my freedom back. I guess he didn't like it, so he did what all dark motherfuckers gotta do. Use the straight fear tactics. So he's slamming the microwave and shit. That's why I had to ask him that. I'm like, bro, is you good? And then I walk out the joint, but that was after he slammed to like try to make me a little nervous. I walk back in there. I'm just like, hey, bro, I know, you know, you be doing your own thing and stuff. You got your own energy and shit. But I'm just like, but we don't even really got to speak like that, you know? And this is where it kind of gets bad, because he started, I could tell that he started getting a little mad. I was like, he said, hey, bro, what's your deal, man? Well, what did I even do to you, my nigga? I was just like, honestly, bro, I just don't like your energy like that. Like, we don't even got to speak at this point. You be trying to nod and shit. I'm just like, bro, I don't even rock with your vibe like that. And he basically like, nigga, yeah, man, I don't rock with your vibe. I be trying to say what's up. You don't ever say what's up or nothing. You feel me? I'm just up here trying to get my money. You always asking me, you know, am I good and shit? And basically, you know, it's just, that's the problem when you're conscious versus the unconscious. I'm trying to speak to him, but he don't realize, like, the way he's living, it's not only affecting me, it's affecting others too, but I'm the only one who's taking it so high to where, bitch, this is affecting my physical, because my spiritual so high, it's tapping in with my physical. Now you're just making me feel sick sometimes being around you. I'll just be honest. I've been raising. I'm on some lit shit now, bruh. I've been wearing all black too the last few days. I get home, wear the all white, like just trying to tap into being my highest version. It's my only job. So the niggas start really raging on me, and honestly, like I said, the way I grew up and stuff, I always had problems kind of dealing with my emotions and dealing with people who can get overly aggressive. And he basically started screaming in the break room. He was like, man, if you don't fuck with me, it's all good. I don't fuck with you, nigga. I don't fuck with you. I do not fuck with you, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck from around me. Get the fuck from around me. And low key, I started crumbling a little bit. Like I said, I had the tiger's eye, and that's what really was giving me the empowerment to be like, nigga. And plus being on NoFap, I'm like, nigga, that's why I'm gonna keep checking you. I checked him, and like the shit went bad. I started feeling a little scared, and I was just like, I could fight this nigga right now just for the simple fact I was nervous. I already wanted to kind of fight him. I didn't like that he was starting to scare me and shit, but I was like, nah, he got this. I felt horrible about that. Break room nigga kind of bitch me. Like I said, I was controlling the vibes whole weeks and shit because I would always go up and talk to nigga. Then he just started getting mad as fuck. Like, nigga, I be doing my thing. You got a problem with me? Just start elevate. Nigga, elevate like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got kind of scared and I left the break room. So as I'm walking out the break room, chilling, about to get back to my job, I told him what it was. He ended up losing his composure, looking like he was ready to fight in the break room. Then I was like, damn, the only way I can really beat this fear that I have is just to fight him right here. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna fold. Folded. Didn't feel good about the shit at all. Luckily, he helped me break through. Just like some of the people I had to deal with in my past, his anger problem was so much. After he bitched me in the break room, he didn't even stop. Nigga came out the break room within like 1 minute. And he's on some bot shit. Like I said, man, diet is, there's a lot of things drain your energy. You gotta get right out here, And this spiritual shit gets deep. Some people can slip up a little bit. Some people are just more to connected to the source, more in tune with the spiritual laws. But let me not get distracted. Nigga come out the break room and start getting in my face even some more. Like I said, he started feeling the fear and shit. Now I'm thinking like, that's not gonna be the vibe. Like I said, the tiger's eye is really about empowering yourself, giving yourself the power. So the nigga come out the break room. Like I said, I'm definitely a little nervous at this point. Come out the break room still on some, yeah, it was good. There's coworkers at this point. So now he's turning up in front of coworkers where I wanted to go one-on-one and get him. Nigga bitch me one-on-one. Then he want to take it out to the coworkers and start trying to bitch me in front of other people. And I don't even give a fuck about the people around because I already felt bad about what just happened one-on-one. I was just like, I'm going to let it slide because I need my job. Nigga come out of the break room. We in almost like the middle section. I work at the store called Michael's. So I'm almost by the fine arts section, right where the drive aisles are, because there's big aisles and then there's little aisles for you to walk through and shop. So I was like during the main big aisle. He come out to the main big aisle. He's like, nigga, you always like, what's good, nigga? You talking to energy shit? What the fuck is good? So I'm like, bro, nigga, you sound like you needed the job. Like, you feel me? That's what I thought we both was on some, going to fight, but we need the job shit. But at that point, he took it crazy. Like I said, he already was in the break room vibes that same minute. Like, he ready to fight, like getting shaky, making me shake and shit. Nigga get out the break room, bro. Come out on them same vibes. He in my face with like, nigga, what's good? Tiger's eye, bro. Get that shit if you need to empower yourself. Nigga said what's good. Probably let him say that shit like twice. Pink. Yeah, we at the job, man. I'm a soul, motherfucker. I ain't just 3D like that. So if this is a soul goal for me or something for me to overcome, this was a hindrance. This was something big. This is something I really need to work on. Hold on. Be right back. Sorry, y'all. Yeah. So I was like, this is something for me to overcome. Bang that nigga. You feel me? Because I banged that nigga with the nigga, you bitch me in the break room. Think you got to bitch me again? I've been leveling up. That's the only reason I've been coming at you where everybody else is scared. Because I've been getting my spirit right. And this is righteousness. Handle that. Pop this nigga. Nigga. Like I say, it's kind of a blur because that's that adrenaline. The tigers, I give you the masculine energy. This is more feminine. Some other shit's going to calm me down a little bit. I needed that balance. You feel me? To really stand my ground and get my space. Punch the nigga. Nigga look shocked, actually. So that just shows, like, sometimes these demonic forces, I don't want, these darker forces and just the lower vibrations that people carry, they protect them so much that if you never oppose them, they'll keep winning. And that's negative karma for him. That'd be negative karma for me for not empowering myself, standing up. It's just all negative. We don't deal with that. Punch the nigga. Nigga was so shocked I punched him. I could see he was shocked because, like I said, it all happened kind of quick because that's that adrenaline. I punched the nigga. He was so shocked. He's kind of close to me. Like, he's taller than me. He's younger, skinnier. I'm a skinny dude too. Like I said, I've been vegan. I'm still a skinny dude. He was skinnier than me, a little taller. Not a little tall. He's like 6'1". Yeah, something like that. 6 foot. I'm like 5'8", 5'9". Punch the nigga, bruh. Nigga try to grab me. First of all, like I said, he like 18, 19, 20. I'm 27, just turned 27. Tried to grab me. I scooped this nigga up into all the fine arts and like the paint in the drive aisles. If you know what drive aisle is, it's an aisle that you put in the, where the main aisle is, instead of like the little aisles where, the little aisles are basically like where you actually shop at. That's where the most of the merchandise are. The drive aisles are like just little cages where they fill up, put sale items on. So I broke this nigga into the drive aisle for even trying to grab me after that. Once we get him in the drive aisle, I got scratches on my face because it gets a little blurry. He was like scratching me, trying to get me in the headlock. Oh, my bad. He tried to get me in the headlock. That's when I scooped him into the shit. Then once we fall on the floor, we tumbling and shit. He's getting in a few punches. He got like probably 4 punches. I didn't feel him at all. That's why I scooped the nigga, because he was weak. Now I was punching him like, I even felt some of the energy even my brother used to have when he beat me. Like, I guess some of the energy my dad used to have when he would scream at us and be like, get a little out of control, lose his power, lose control of the power. I had to let some of that out on him because he was always playing with me. And at the end of the day, I would always kind of get scared, kind of get nervous. But at the end of the day, I would always go home and say, you're better than this. You're better than this. That's what had me super nervous, because it's something in me saying, let it go. Just be yourself and fight if you have to fight. You're not a fighter. You're on the spiritual path of love, and you easily transmute that, and you easily can get into these happier vibrations. That's what people think, you just are always happy when the shit gets bad. But that's just what I do. But at this moment, I started punching this nigga. Bam, bam, bam. We tugging on the floor and shit. I'm like, nigga, I will kill you. Boom, boom, boom. He gets a little bit of better position than me while we tugging on the floor. And he punches me a few times, and I get a little mad. Start flipping him back over, punching him. This nigga holding on to me and shit. That's where the scratches come. Like, we both in a bad position at this point. I think he was just trying to save himself from getting beat. By the time like it kind of gets broke up, we about to stand up. Nigga trying to stand up. I already got my foot in a little bit. Boom! Get him right in the face. When we're standing up, I get him right in the face one more time. Boom! So I punched him a few times, and I don't even know how it ended up breaking up. I swear I do not know how it ended up breaking up. I can tell you that nigga did not get any standing punches on me. He only punched me while we was grappling. Like I told you, I'm a short nigga. He's the taller nigga. All of my punches felt like some Mike Tyson shit. His punches felt like just some, like I said, his arms were probably way too long to really be giving some powerful. It's like love taps. Like, these are scratches and shit, bro. Niggas is pussy out here, but. Bruh, I'm on some more spiritual shit. I'm just getting grounded, getting real. Tiger's Eye is a grounding crystal as well. But back to what happened. So yeah, we ended up fighting, and after that, like, nobody in there could break it up. There's only like 2 older women, like probably in their 50s, 60s, and then there was a younger girl. Like I said, she's a Scorpio like me. She's like 30. She drinks all the time. So all these motherfuckers, like I said, I was probably meant to leave this job anyway. All these motherfuckers, and my manager, he's like 40. He's probably like 40, 42. Younger white dude. Not younger, but he was like one of the younger males up there, the only other male up there. And he was like the women and shit. Please, guys, stop. Please, guys, stop. And this is why we wrecking. I'm talking about, I'll kill you, bitch. We wrecking and shit. So he didn't really stop the shit. And he kept trying to follow me and shit. And I was like walking away, like I was calmer because I got off on him. I'm good now. You feel me? If it did come to me defending myself, I'm gonna do that again. But I'm not antagonizing. You feel me? I already had to show you what's up when you bitch me in the break room. Come back out. What's good? Nigga, I showed you what's good. I'm not gonna keep fighting. And when I showed you what's good, I showed you what's good. Trust and believe. Slamming, beating your face, getting clean shots plus dirty shots. It don't give a fuck. You feel me? We just swinging. But I got way more clean shots than he did. That's why I feel like afterwards he kept trying to say, yeah, nah, this shit not over. We gotta still fight. All this shit, and we go outside and end up talking. But the moral of the story is, this just happened this morning. I've been doing so good on my path. And it just shows, like, once you get righteous and spiritual and start doing things like no fap, working with crystals, being positive, your life is going to change for the better. And you know what I'm saying? I always used to be on this, but I was in and out. Now I'm just in. I'm not going back. I'm not even hanging around the same people. I spend most of my time alone. Today, I have tapped in with the most people just because, I got into a fight. I just wanted to let people know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I might be losing my job. This is kind of important life shift, especially because it's a spiritual shift in me. Just to show, like, yeah, you can stand up for yourself. That dude did scare you, but guess what you did? What? That's just what had to happen. You feel me? So, moral of the story is, I'm on NoFap day number 6. I'm on no weed day number 12. But yeah, this is a story time of how Universal Jamar may have lost his job. I've been saving money, so I should be good. They said they'll let me know if I gotta go, if I can work tomorrow by tonight. Like I said, I did throw the first punch. Don't let anybody bully you. Don't let anybody gaslight you and say it's all in your head. Like how he was trying to say, like, yeah, man, you got a problem with me and my vibes. Like, the unconscious people don't have a problem with niggas who's conscious. They just gonna keep getting more unconscious and do fuck shit. Don't let nobody make you seem crazy, man. This is honestly a loss in my book, but it's a win in my book too. It's a loss because it's violence. I feel like my vibration has been a little bit successfully lowered. Not successfully, like it's just been lowered in a bad way, but no cap, it's just still doing good because like I said, I've been building good karma. I'm not going to fall to where I was at when I just didn't have good karma to save me from some of these lower dimensions of living. Yeah, but this, I guess this, I'll call this a story time. Um, yeah, man, I ended up getting in a fight at the job. This just happened like 3 or 4 hours ago. I was supposed to finish my shift. I've been saving money out the way, doing really good, but this is just how it goes when you really leveling up spiritually, you know? He could have left it alone. Like I said, I got him. I told him the truth. That's all I told him was the truth in the break room. You know, since I've been getting more spiritual, I've been wanting to be more honest. And, you know, that was actually overdue, me saying I ain't like his energy. But I guess that ate him alive to the point where he had to bitch me in the break room, come out, think he was going to keep bitching me. Straight mistake, bro. All that energy I had, like where I kept checking you, that was real. That's what he got to taste a little bit of that when we started fighting, for sure. But it's just a story time of how I probably lost my only job right before 2021. I'm still on the path though. Still got spiritual videos for you guys. Still got motivational content for you guys. And check out the SoundCloud at jbreeze410. Definitely trying to start working for myself, but I didn't expect this one. But stepping into the unknown gives you a lot of power. You gotta know you're blessed and you're protected. Do what you gotta do. Peace, y'all. Peace.